The sun rose slowly over the thick green canopy of the forest, spilling golden light across the damp earth. A group of 5 hunters, Okpani, Dogo, Kamso, Etim, and Akina, moved silently through the mist, their spears glinting faintly. They were skilled men, seasoned by years of tracking and killing. At their lead was Okpani, the oldest and most experienced among them. His name alone brought silence in campfires across the land, for he was said to wield powers of transformation, gifts inherited from the spirits of the wild. That morning, the forest was alive with promise. The men caught rabbits, antelopes, and even a young boar. Laughter filled the air as they tied their prizes together and prepared to head home. But the forest has a way of turning laughter into silence. From deep within the trees came a thunderous snort, a heavy breathing storm. The leaves trembled, and the ground itself seemed to quiver. Then it appeared, a massive buffalo, black as night. Its horns curved like crescents of doom. Its eyes burned with rage, and in a blink, it charged.
Run!
Run! One of the younger hunters cried, but it was too late. The beast rammed into their midst, sending 2 men flying like broken twigs. Dust and chaos filled the air. Okpani stood his ground, eyes sharp as a hawk's. He had faced lions, pythons, and leopards, but never had he seen a creature so possessed. He knew instantly what this was no ordinary buffalo. It was a spirit guardian of the forest. The others fled, leaving their spoils behind. But Okpani called upon his secret art. He whispered the ancient words of the Ani spirits, and his body began to shake.
By the
His skin
ancient
shimmered,
rites, I
bones
command this
reshaped,
flesh
and
to
within
change.
seconds, he turned into a cheetah, sprinting with incredible speed as the buffalo chased him through the trees. When the beast gained ground, he shifted again, feathers sprouting from his arms, and became an eagle, soaring above the chaos. Yet, the buffalo, in his fury, struck trees until they fell, shaking the sky. Okpani, realizing he could not fight from above, transformed once more, this time into a spider, dropping silently from a web thread to hide behind a rock. He watched as the buffalo stomped the earth, snorting, searching for him. Then, in the silence, Okpani began to chant once more. His eyes glowed, his body expanded, muscles tearing through his skin until he became a buffalo himself, as fierce and massive as the spirit beast before him. 2 mighty buffaloes clashed, their horns locking in thunderous fury. Dust rose, birds scattered, and the forest trembled under the weight of their battle. Each push, strike, was met with equal force. It was a fight between power and wisdom, the wild against the will of man. Finally, Okpani summoned all his strength, twisted his form mid-fight, and changed back into a human. Before the buffalo could react, he leapt onto its back, gripping its horns. With a deep roar that echoed through the trees, he pulled and tore the beast's head free with his bare hands. Silence fell over the forest. The wind itself seemed to hold its breath. Okpani stood there, chest heaving, covered in the beast's blood and dust. The other hunters returned, eyes wide
I
in
thought you were
disbelief.
dead.
Before them
How is
lay
this
the fallen
possible?
spirit buffalo, its rage ended by a man who had become the wild itself. Okpani looked up at the sky and whispered, "Let
Let
the
the
forest
forest
know. I
know,
hunt
cat.
not for greed, but
I
for
hunt
balance."
not for
That
greed,
day,
but
the
for
hunters
ballast.
carried no meat home, only the story of Okpani, the shifting hunter who fought a spirit buffalo and lived to tell the tale.